It's the bald and the beautiful. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood on My Country 96.1.
All right, Cande out today. Let's get going. The top Billboard Hot Country Songs of 2021. Luke Combs tops it with Forever After All. Not surprising that Luke would be right there. Fancy Like with Walker Hayes. What a huge song, number 2. And Gabby Barrett, our headliner from our secret holiday show, Night 1, just the other night at Mulcahy's with I Hope. By the way, in the top 10, there are 2 artists to have 2 songs each. Luke Combs is one, as you'd imagine, and Gabby Barrett is the other. Congrats to everybody on the list. Dan and Shay, new video for their Christmas song, Officially Christmas. It's out. You can check it out. And Blake Shelton has released a deluxe album of his latest album with some new tracks and things of that nature. So last night, did you catch Annie live on NBC? I taped it. I watched the first 2 hours, 8 to 10, and then I went to bed, and so did my kids. We're going to watch the last hour today. I have to say, overall, really good. The acting, the singing, the kids were phenomenal. The star who played Annie was absolutely amazing. The other kids in the orphanage were great. Their song and dance numbers were fantastic. There were a lot of really great performances last night. Like with any remake or live TV production, you know, some things are going to be changed. A couple songs were switched around. A couple of plot lines switched around. So you have to kind of wrap your mind around that. There were 2 things that I didn't love. Overall, I thought it was actually a really good production. 2 things I didn't love. One was that Sandy, the dog, had a scene and then, like, was out of the film. It was, like, gone. You know, like, the dog was there, and then Annie goes to live with Daddy Warbucks, and I didn't see the dog again. That was the first thing. Like, where did Sandy go? The other is, and this is, like, a little nuance, but if you watch the movie Annie, you see that it takes time for Daddy Warbucks to warm up to Annie. You know, he doesn't automatically off the bat want to adopt her, and you see their relationship develop over time. In the show last night on TV, it seemed like Annie met Harry Connick Jr., who played Daddy Warbucks, and like within 10 minutes, he was adopting her. So it was a little too quick. They didn't let the story breathe enough, I think, but overall, really, really strong. Alec Baldwin also had his interview last night on TV, his sit-down, and it's been met with a couple of different thoughts online. Gun experts are meeting it with skepticism on what Alec says, but a lot of people, including myself, just, you know, it's hard to wrap your mind around it. You know Alec didn't mean to kill anybody, and I'm sure had no clue there was a live round in that gun. That is my opinion. And you just feel bad for the guy, regardless of what happened or how he tries to remember it or explain it. It's just an awful situation. The question is, how did the bullet get in the gun? Who missed it? What happened? But it's a sad deal to watch Alec Baldwin have to live with this. It's pretty nuts. Interesting interview last night. Sad news, the big ragu, Eddie Mecca from Laverne and Shirley, passed at the age of 69. Talented guy, singer, dancer, and actor, of course. Sylvester Stallone is going to have a Rocky auction. Gloves, posters, notebooks with original writings of the story, and all sorts of different things. Awards that were won, and a lot of stuff going up for auction. Steven Spielberg, now that he's got the West Side Story musical coming out, he says there's only one genre he hasn't tackled, a Western, and he may go for it. So we hope he does. Everything else he's done is turned to gold. Antonio Brown and 2 other NFL players suspended a total of 3 games each for using a fake vaccination card. They did not contest it. They are not going to appeal it. They will deal with the suspension. And Taylor Swift, always the generous one, always doing the right thing. She sent Don McLean flowers and a note as she just surpassed him for the longest song to ever go to number 1. She just beat American Pie with her 10-minute version of All Too Well. And as always, the wonderful person, Taylor, sent Don McLean flowers in a note. He posted it on social media. TV this weekend, Apple TV with Mariah's Christmas. Netflix, a new reality show, if you're into the Bachelor series, Colton Underwood. It follows him. Sunday on ABC, there's a 2020 special on West Side Story. The original cast joins the new cast, and they go through the making of the movie and sit-down interviews. And also Sunday night, CBS with the National Christmas Tree Lighting. There you go, your bald and the beautiful entertainment, everything from Nashville to Hollywood. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.